Scorpio, this is your March Tarot forecast for 2016. And this month, it seems like you might be dreaming or wanting to get out and about. There's a little antsiness, not just for a day trip or a road trip. It feels like you're wanting to travel somewhere. And so I see you looking into it. Maybe you just have a need for change. And in that sense, I feel that movement is good for you, how it can eliminate like the old and refresh the whole inner being of consciousness and your spirit as well. Sometimes when we've gone through very busy times, hectic times, it's always good to change up a little bit, isn't it? So keep dreaming. Don't let that pass by too quickly. But here there is some news, Scorpio, and it's about money, looking into your financial situation. Can't say whether you have taken a cut on something, at least for a short time. It could have been for a few of you, but not all of you. But I'm seeing here that there is something to be celebrated. Maybe it's a tax return. Maybe it could be something else. But there's news about something now that is going to make you pretty happy here. I'm seeing that you're strengthening, you're moving forward, and yes, you have had a lot on your plate, but Scorpio, you're strong, you're super strong, and sometimes not even you know where that inner strength comes from, because I see endurance, and through the endurance of your goals, yes, there is victory, even though at times you might just feel that there's so much going on, and having to stake your claim, should I say, and stay focused. But this is really building a lot of, should I say, strong, deep-rooted foundations within you. And always think about it when pressure comes along. And Pluto does bring that into our lives. And as a Scorpio, that is your ruler. But think always that pressure creates diamonds. So if you have been going through this phase here, I feel that the eclipses this month here will help you eliminate something that's just been a time-consuming essence in your life that really hasn't got you anywhere, that you actually, with a feeling of security, that you can chop off. We're having to prune a little bit. And what is that? Well, I feel for you, it's all about eliminating something, giving you more personal time, as if you're in need, in fact, to get in touch with your inner creativity, because when you're not having time to express that, well, then it's all just outgoing energy. When you create, Scorpio, you're taking from within, you're inspiring from above, and you're filling your cup from within. So that is so important. Remember, you are a water sign, not like the Pisces that rule the ebb and flow of the ocean, but nonetheless, you are water. So you too have an ebb and a flow. So if you've been taking too much time outwardly, it's time to pull within a little bit. And the sanctuary for you is at home, but in the quietude of meditation and the quietude of being able to sit and paint or whatever it is you do when you are creative. But I see you finding it. And you know what? There is beautiful support for it. I see that is around you. And as you regain, recharge, my goodness, nobody comes around as you do in that sense of regeneration. And I think that is pretty much the key word for you here in March, is exactly that, regeneration. Think about that when you're out and about. So, as I'm seeing here, you're cutting off all the dead weed and pruning back. This is going to be where you're going to be focusing. Springtime is actually opening up for a whole lot more for you. I said earlier there was some news about money, and you know what? It's showing up again, Scorpio. And I feel that that extra money, whatever it is and wherever it's coming from, I can't really even guarantee that it is work money. It could come from a different source, maybe a payout or a payoff or a gift. But what it's going to do for you, you're going to place it exactly where you need it or where you wish to use it. And it's definitely connecting to a hope and dream something that you've been thinking about for a long time. And not only will you be getting what you've been wishing for, but I'm seeing this extra coming in. And this is going to really behoove your partner as well as yourself. So it's not just you, but your partner here too. And I feel that there's times where you felt that this could have been close, and then it's like it slipped, right? And that happens at times with dreams. We can be so close that we can smell it, but just as we reach for it, it dissipates. Yep, that is it. Murphy's Law, right? This time around, though, it is concrete. It's here. It's not just hearsay. And there is something extra, like a little extra bonus or whatnot, attached to it. So I'm excited for you what that may be. And it could be a little different from one person to another here among you, Scorpios, but it should definitely manifest one way or another. This will allow you now to also look at your security, the money that you share with your partner, or how you're wanting to maybe even put away some money or invest. It's really asking your focus to look into this direction here so that you can secure things up more so for the long run too. I sense there is a female. She's very outgoing, dynamic, very charming too. And she's making some choices here on her behalf. So this has nothing directly to do with you, but indirectly perhaps, because it's in the area of where you're wanting to deepen or research or look into something, explore. So maybe it's somebody that you study with, something of that sort, but she is needing to make some decisions. Maybe for the time being, she might feel that she's a little cramped for time and can't really follow through on anything here this month, but it looks like that may sort itself out here a little bit later. But as far as you and work, this is looking awesome. Here, Scorpio, there is the communication, which seems to be on the up and up with whoever you're working with closely there within your career. It could be groups, it could be clients, and but I'm feeling here that there's just getting close to the end of some kind of project, as if there's one more thing that really needs to come together here first before you could see that you can start off on the end of it. And already now it's looking beyond it to a new project, okay, that's going to be coming up here. And I feel there's excitement around this whole new project for you, but this old needs to conclude first. And that is a piece of cake. There's always some work in making sure that the conclusion is going to finalize the way you want it. But there's things lining up here now, looking into that of spring and also into summer here. In fact, and maybe this new project won't even start before summer, but there's news of it. There might be some meetings or whatnot going on. So in the meanwhile, you'll be bound by the circumstances that you have right here in the here and now. But there is that sense of enthusiasm filling you, and you've done a lot of great work, Scorpio, and you're so responsible. It's like when you commit, and you know that. Nobody commits like you. It's like do or die, right? And so you definitely bring all the elements together, and this is something that you can pride yourself with. And you know that you do a good job, and I think nobody would have the ability to have self-criticism as you are. You are your own best and worst, should I say, critic. So I'm seeing that details, you're paying attention to them, you want to sew this whole package together, you're balancing your time right now, and I feel that March is going to be bringing up so much more of that extra time. Now this is luxury, because when you give yourself, even if it's just an extra hour a week to just focus on you, that 1 hour can fill your cup and you're good to go for a whole week. So promise me that you're good about doing that, because why? You have a busy spring coming up ahead of you, and you really want to feel like you can sparkle and radiate You're a Scorpio. So listen, this is what we have for March. And sure, just to answer your question, you can also listen to your moon and rising sign like in the astrological forecasts also here with the tarot. So I will see you now in April.